Imagine opening your bedroom door at the end of a long day and feeling an immediate wave of calm wash over you. A softness in the air, a quietness in the atmosphere, a sense that this space is holding you, protecting you, and giving your mind permission to rest. In Japan, the bedroom is treated not just as a place to sleep, but as a sanctuary for the spirit. The Japanese believe that the way you design, organize, and maintain this space directly influences the quality of your rest, your emotional balance, and even your daily clarity. Today, you will discover 8 Japanese habits that can turn your bedroom into a peaceful, serene retreat designed to restore your mind and comfort your body. Before we continue, I'd like to ask you something. Tell me which country and city you're watching from. I'd love to know and leave you a heart. And don't forget to subscribe and help me reach the goal of 1,000 likes. The first Japanese habit is Kanso clarity, the art of removing excess and letting simplicity define the atmosphere. In Japanese culture, clutter is viewed as mental noise. Every item in a room pulls a little bit of your attention, even when you're not aware of it. That is why Japanese bedrooms often contain only what is essential. A bed, a lamp, a small table, a soft rug, maybe one meaningful decoration. When visual distractions disappear, your mind becomes quiet, your breathing deepens, and your nervous system relaxes. The second habit is Asanokanki, refreshing the air each morning. Japanese families open windows daily, even for just 1 minute, to let stale air escape and new, fresh air circulate. Bedrooms especially need this ritual because air becomes heavy overnight. Allowing the room to breathe helps you release emotional residue from the day before and prepares the space for rest in the evening. The third habit is Nuno Shukufuku, the blessing of soft textiles. In Japan, fabrics are treated with deep respect. Bedding, blankets, and pillows are chosen intentionally for comfort, texture, and warmth. Natural cotton, linen, or bamboo fabrics support comfortable sleep and create a sense of gentle softness in the room. At the start of each day, Japanese people shake out their bedding to release the night's energy, and at night, they smooth it again to invite calmness. The fourth habit is komorebi light, allowing soft, indirect light to shape the atmosphere. In Japanese bedrooms, harsh lighting is avoided. Instead, people use warm lamps, low lighting, or shoji-style diffused light to create a peaceful, dreamy glow. Soft lighting signals to your body that it is safe to rest, reduces overstimulation, and creates emotional tranquility. The fifth habit is breathing space, leaving pockets of emptiness in the bedroom so the mind can relax. This might look like a clear nightstand, an empty corner, or a single decorative object instead of many. Empty space gives your eyes a place to rest, which helps your brain unwind before sleep. The sixth habit is taine motion, entering and moving through the bedroom with gentleness, closing drawers quietly, placing objects with care, dimming lights slowly. These small acts reduce tension and help your body ease into relaxation. The seventh habit is shizen touch, bringing one element of nature into the room, a small plant, a wooden tray, a stone, or a natural fiber rug. Nature grounds emotions and brings peaceful balance to the space. And the eighth Japanese habit is genkan for the mind, the idea of having a mental entryway before entering your bedroom. This means leaving phones, noise, and stress outside the space, mentally transitioning into a slower rhythm before crossing the threshold. These 8 Japanese habits create a bedroom that doesn't just look peaceful. It feels peaceful. In the next part, we will explore the first 2 habits, Kanso clarity and Asanokanki, in deep detail, so you can begin transforming your bedroom's atmosphere gently and effectively. To transform your bedroom into a peaceful, restorative sanctuary using Japanese minimalism, the first 2 habits, Kanso clarity and Asanokanki, form the foundation. These habits shape the atmosphere, the air, and the emotional tone of the room in ways that directly influence how deeply you rest and how gently you wake. When you apply these two principles consistently, your bedroom begins to feel lighter, quieter, and more spiritually soothing, even if nothing major changes in its layout or decor. Let's begin with Kanso clarity, the Japanese practice of intentional simplicity. In Japan, the bedroom is treated as a place for the mind to empty itself. A crowded room cannot calm the body because the brain continues to process each object it sees. A nightstand full of items, a dresser stacked with folded clothes, random decorations, extra pillows, or clutter under the bed. These elements create visual pressure that your mind must constantly negotiate. Kanso is not about owning almost nothing. It is about allowing only what contributes to calmness to remain. When you remove excess decor, store unnecessary items, and simplify your surfaces, you reduce the mental load your brain carries every time you enter the room. A clean nightstand with just a lamp and maybe one meaningful object instantly changes the emotional feel of the space. A bed with fewer pillows looks softer, not emptier. A dresser free of objects feels stable, grounded, and structured. Kanso clarity makes your bedroom visually breathable, and when the environment breathes, your mind breathes too. Japanese minimalism emphasizes that the bedroom should serve one spiritual purpose: rest. Anything that distracts from that purpose is gently removed. This is why so many Japanese rooms feel larger than they are. The absence of unnecessary items creates spaciousness that the senses immediately register as calm. The second foundational habit is Asanokanki, refreshing the air each morning. Air carries more than oxygen. It carries emotional residue. Overnight, the atmosphere becomes heavy and still. Your breath, your dreams, your thoughts, everything settles into the air. When Japanese families open their windows in the morning, they are not just ventilating, they are symbolically releasing the night. Even if it is cold, even if it is raining, even if you can only open the window for 60 seconds, this ritual changes everything. Fresh air sweeps out the stagnant energy that accumulated while you slept. Light enters differently. Fabrics smell renewed. Your lungs open with deeper breaths. The room feels alive again. Asanokanki also improves sleep quality. When the air in your bedroom is consistently refreshed, your body rests more deeply and your mind resets more easily. Bedrooms that remain closed off accumulate stale air that subtly drains your energy without you noticing. By letting the room breathe every morning, you prepare the space for the evening ahead, creating a cycle of renewal that supports peaceful rest. When Kanso clarity and Asanokanki work together, your bedroom transforms into a peaceful, spiritually aligned space. The visual clutter disappears, reducing mental tension. The stale air clears, refreshing emotional energy. Together, they prepare the mind and body for restoration every night and renewal every morning. In the next part, we will explore the next two habits, Nuno Shukufuku and Komorebi light. These rituals shape the textures and lighting of your bedroom in ways that can dramatically change how peaceful your space feels. To turn your bedroom into a peaceful, restorative sanctuary, the next two Japanese habits, Nuno Shukufuku and Komorebi light, shape the sensory experience of the room. These practices influence what your skin feels, how your eyes relax, and how your nervous system responds the moment you enter the space. When applied consistently, they transform your bedroom into a soft, calming environment where your body instantly begins to unwind. Let's begin with the third habit, Nuno Shukufuku, the blessing of soft textiles. In Japanese culture, fabrics are seen as living elements of the home. They hold warmth, absorb emotional residue, and carry the story of your rest. Because of this, Japanese households choose fabrics with intention. cotton, linen, bamboo fiber, and other natural materials that are breathable, soft, and gentle on the skin. These materials create a sense of comfort that synthetic fabrics cannot match. Japanese bedding is intentionally light, layered, and easy to refresh. Every morning, blankets are shaken lightly to release the night's energy. Pillows are straightened, bedding is smoothed, and anything heavy or stale is aired out. This simple ritual is not just about tidying, it is a spiritual reset. When you refresh your textiles, you refresh the emotional atmosphere of the room. Fabrics hold your body's tension. They store the weight of your thoughts. They absorb the stillness of sleep. When you shake or straighten them, you give the bedroom a new beginning. This softness is also reflected in the deliberate absence of excess. Japanese bedrooms avoid piles of decorative pillows, thick, heavy blankets, or complicated bedding layers. Simplicity in textiles creates calmness, and calmness creates rest. The fourth habit is komorebi light, the Japanese practice of creating soft, diffused illumination. In Japan, the bedroom is a place for emotional quiet, so harsh lighting is intentionally avoided. Overhead lights, bright bulbs, and cold white LEDs overwhelm the senses and stimulate the brain. Instead, Japanese bedrooms use warm lamps placed at a lower height, soft-colored bulbs, or shoji-style diffused lighting that spreads softly across the room. Komorebi refers to the gentle sunlight that passes through leaves, creating shifting patterns of brightness and shadow. This natural, calming light is the inspiration for Japanese interior lighting. In the bedroom, komorebi-style lighting might look like a warm lamp in a corner, a paper lantern emitting a soft glow, or natural sunlight filtered through light curtains. This kind of light soothes your nervous system. It slows your breathing. It prepares your body for rest. Lighting determines the emotional tone of a room, and when the lighting is soft and warm, the entire space becomes peaceful. Together, Nuno Shukufuku and Komorebi light form the sensory foundation of a serene bedroom. Soft textiles calm the body. Soft light calms the mind. When your environment speaks gently to your senses, your entire emotional state begins to shift. In the next part, we will explore the next two habits, Ma breathing space and Teine motion. These rituals change the atmosphere of your bedroom by shaping the space itself and guiding the way you move within it. To turn your bedroom into a peaceful, restorative sanctuary, the next two Japanese habits, Ma breathing space and Teine motion, work together to soften the atmosphere of the room and calm the internal rhythm of your mind. These practices shape how the space feels emotionally and how your body responds physically each time you enter your bedroom. When they become part of your daily routine, your bedroom transforms into a soothing environment where tension naturally dissolves. Let's begin with the fifth habit, Ma breathing space, the Japanese art of intentional emptiness. In Japanese culture, emptiness is not seen as a void, it is seen as emotional oxygen. Ma represents the space between objects, the pause between moments, and the silence that allows your mind to rest. In the bedroom, Ma is what makes the room feel open, airy, and mentally uncluttered. Many bedrooms feel smaller or more chaotic because every corner is filled, every shelf holds decorations, and every surface carries objects that accumulate over time. But Japanese bedrooms purposely leave space empty. A clear nightstand with only one or two items, a dresser without visual noise, a corner with nothing in it, an uncluttered wall free from excess decor. These empty zones create calmness. They give your eyes a place to rest and your mind permission to slow down. Ma breathing space also makes the room feel larger, even if the square footage is small. When you remove visual overload, your nervous system relaxes because it no longer needs to process extra information. The bedroom becomes a retreat instead of a storage room. The sixth habit is Teine motion, the practice of moving gently and intentionally inside your bedroom. Teine means with care, attention, and respect. It is a Japanese way of treating the home and everything inside it with tenderness. In the bedroom, this might look like closing drawers quietly, placing clothing softly instead of tossing it aside, dimming lights slowly, smoothing your bedding with calm hands, or entering the room at a slower pace. These small gestures send signals of calmness to your nervous system. They lower the internal speed of your mind and help your body settle into a more peaceful state. Teine motion also prevents the buildup of stress inside the home. Abrupt movements, loud noises, or rushed actions create tension that lingers in the room. But gentle movement creates emotional softness that lasts. When you practice Teine motion, you are not only treating the space with care, you are treating yourself with care. Together, Ma breathing space and Teine motion transform the way your bedroom feels emotionally. Ma gives the room openness. Teine gives the room gentleness. Empty spaces allow the mind to breathe, and gentle movements guide the body into relaxation. These habits create a bedroom where rest comes naturally. In the next part, we will explore the final two Japanese habits, Shizen touch and Genkan for the mind. These last principles bring grounding, nature, and emotional transition into your bedroom, completing the transformation of your space. To turn your bedroom into a peaceful sanctuary rooted in Japanese minimalism, the next two habits, Shizen touch and Genkan for the mind, add grounding, emotional clarity, and spiritual transition to the space. These habits connect your room to nature and protect it from the outside world's stress, creating a clean emotional boundary between your rest and your responsibilities. When practiced consistently, they complete the transformation of your bedroom into a haven of calmness and renewal. Let's begin with the seventh habit, Shizen touch, the Japanese tradition of bringing natural elements into the room. In Japanese culture, nature is considered a gentle healer. Even a small touch of nature can shift the mood of a room from tense to calm. Shizen touch can be introduced through a single plant, a branch arranged in a minimal vase, a stone placed with intention, a wooden tray on the nightstand, a bamboo basket, or natural fiber bedding. These natural materials bring softness and grounding to the space, helping you feel more centered emotionally. Nature regulates your nervous system. A plant softens the air. A wooden object grounds your attention. A stone adds quiet weight and stillness. Japanese bedrooms rarely rely on heavy decor. Instead, they highlight nature as the primary form of beauty. When your room includes even one natural item, the environment feels calmer and more spiritually aligned. The eighth and final habit is Genkan for the mind, the idea of creating a mental entryway before stepping into your bedroom. In Japan, the Genkan, the physical entryway of the home, is where shoes are removed and the outside world is left behind. The same concept, when applied to the bedroom, helps you leave mental clutter and daily stress outside the space. Genkan for the mind can mean pausing for a moment before entering your room, taking a slow breath, or choosing to leave conversations, conflicts, tasks, and digital stimulation outside the door. It can mean charging your phone in another room or placing it far from the bed. It can mean lowering your voice, slowing your pace, and mentally transitioning into rest mode. This habit creates an emotional boundary. When you step into your bedroom, you step into calm. Your mind recognizes the space as separate from your daily pressures. The bedroom becomes a place where peace is protected. Together, Shizen touch and Genkan for the mind complete the cycle of Japanese bedroom transformation. Nature brings grounding and beauty. Mental transition brings emotional safety. When combined with the previous habits, Kanso clarity, Asanokanki, Nuno shukufuku, Komorebi light, Ma breathing space, and Teine motion, your bedroom becomes a sanctuary where your spirit is renewed and your mind is soothed. In the next part, We will bring all 8 habits together in a powerful closing, showing how they create a bedroom that restores your energy, calms your emotions, and supports your well-being every single day. A peaceful bedroom is not created through big renovations or expensive decor. It is created through intention, gentleness, and the small daily rituals that shape the emotional atmosphere of your space. The 8 Japanese habits you have learned come together to form a complete system of calmness, clarity, and renewal, turning your bedroom into a sanctuary that truly supports your mind, body, and spirit. When you apply these habits consistently, your bedroom becomes more than a place to sleep. It becomes a space that heals you after a long day, restores your inner balance, and prepares you for a new beginning each morning. Kanso clarity removes visual noise and gives your mind the gift of simplicity. When your space is clear, your thoughts become clear. Asanokanki refreshes the air and releases the heaviness of the night, making your room feel alive and open every single morning. Nuno Shukufuku brings softness and renewal to your bedding and textiles, allowing your body to feel comforted and emotionally supported. Komorebi light shapes the atmosphere with gentle illumination, calming your senses and signaling safety to your nervous system. Ma breathing space creates empty zones that act as emotional oxygen, helping your mind slow down and your bedroom feel more spacious. Tiny motion slows your internal pace and brings tenderness into the room, teaching your body to unwind through gentle movement. Shizen touch grounds your spirit by introducing nature's quiet, healing energy into the space. And Genkan for the mind protects your peace by creating a boundary between your daily stress and your bedroom sanctuary. When these 8 habits work together, your bedroom becomes a refuge, a place where you step inside and instantly feel tension dissolve. The air feels clearer. The light feels softer, the surfaces feel calmer, the energy feels lighter. This is the power of Japanese minimalism. It teaches you that peace begins not with having more, but with creating a space that supports who you are and how you wish to feel. You don't need to apply all 8 habits at once. Choose 1 or 2 to begin with. Maybe start by clearing a surface, opening the window each morning, or softening your lighting. These small actions create noticeable change, and with time you can build the full routine naturally. Before you go, I invite you to subscribe and share this video with someone who deserves a calm, restful, and emotionally soothing bedroom. Your support helps this community grow and allows me to continue bringing you videos inspired by Japanese minimalism, peaceful living, and gentle transformation. Thank you for being here. And may your bedroom always remain a sanctuary of soft harmony and deep rest.